Is now a good time or a bad time to find a quality job? Well, that's the question we've been asking Americans going back to about 2001. We've been asking it every month. Consistently, we found not a huge majority, but nevertheless, a good group of Americans said yes, it was a good time to find a quality job through the 2000s. The highest point there was 48%, which came right at 2007. But then came the recession, banking crisis of 2008, and the percent of Americans who said it was a good time to find a quality job plummeted at that point. In fact, a couple of points there, we found only 8% of Americans saying it was a good time to find a quality job. But now, over the last year or two, that number has been creeping back up. And this month, March, we have 28% of Americans who say it's a good time to find a quality job. And by 1 point, that's as high as we have seen that measure going all the way back to 2008. So that's good news, although it's modified good news, because although 28% is the highest we've seen in a number of years, that's still pretty bad. That means about 7 in 10 Americans say it is not a good time to find a quality job. I wanted to show you this one graph in front of you there. Politics enters into these perceptions. When George Bush was in the White House, Republicans much more likely to say it was a good time to find a quality job than Democrats. Bush left, Obama came in, those lines flipped, and all of a sudden Democrats were more positive about the job market, but Democrats have not come back to the point where Republicans were, so that's one of the reasons we have a lower overall number now, although Democrats are somewhat more positive with their person in the White House, not nearly as positive about the job market as were Republicans when George W. Bush was at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Gallup Editor-in-Chief.